so confusing because of the long holiday. But let's go to our trending. Trending is a post on X from a lady sharing how her sister and partner betrayed her. She posted, "My sister and partner eloped to the UK on our wedding day. He just didn't show up. This dude just did not show up for the wedding. No warning, no message whatsoever." And we later on discovered that he had impregnated my little sister. And she says that what killed me was the fact that my mother knew, yet she prepped and dressed me for the wedding. She even suggested the rora randakabvisirwa roita remunin'ina wangu. And I guess so yeah. So Anzi, fast forward, they then discovered kuti mwana haasi wake. Imagine, after all this, mwana wacho haasi wake, mwana welittle sister yachona haasi murume wachona. And the ex then dumped the little sister with nothing to her name. And saka now my mom wants me to help her. Hands mutumire Mari. I've suggested she comes back, but she's refusing, citing that she won't survive. Azim Apamama is traced to a point that she's sick and she's not talking to me. And she goes on to say, what hurts me is she never stood up for me like this. Yet ndakakanganisirwa ndomanikidzirwa kumuregerera here from her betrayal. Does one even heal from this? I wanted to hear your take on this one here. Do you ever actually then heal, from sibling betrayal? How huge and how deep, in terms of the scar, that it causes, sibling betrayal itself? And how do you deal with, the parents who then feel to mediate, to bring you together? Have you ever faced sibling betrayal of this magnitude? Is zakanyanyisa, And also for those who, I don't know, anabamkuru as well, my sisters, how do you then deal with that? Already, where waita insecure, you are ensuring that your mother's child is comfortable. But then how do you then ensure kuti hapana lines cross? Because we see it, time and time again. Chitika kuti munin'ina bamkuru. How do you then really go about it? You can send a voice note. You can talk to us. Checking our time, 26 minutes past. Good morning, Sister Lewelyne. Mawaya kakumba kwangu kuzogara na bamkuru neni. Bamkuru. Bamkuru. I say, munin'ina. Ndi utofunga kuti ndaenda kubasa, ndaenda ku UK uko ndagara 2 weeks. Ndambokusiya pambaka pakatochengetedzeka vana vari safe. Pana munin'ina Lewe.
And vatofanira kunge vari safe ka?
Of course.
Vanofanira kunge vatori safe.
Yeah.
But chanzwa kwakunzi munin'ina ndo vanenge vachindiactira. Ava vobva vato. But mind you, iwe nendiri mukomana nemunin'ina takakura tese ende tine masimilarities. Ende kaspe kedu kanogona kunge kakatorera kakanofanana.
Because bamkuru zvawakanongera uku kuneni ka. Kaspeki kako ndo kaspeki kachone kako.
Kanogona kunge kari kakaspeki. But that doesn't justify,
It does not.
It doesn't.
So I'm thinking, I have I don't have a little sister, but I have a big sister. And I'm thinking, like, that will never actually happen. Why?
Tombo zvaitika, like, ndo zvaitika, pazoitika pamuviri newe. And how do you then, unenge wagara usingade sister yako, number one, let's just put it out there. And bond ramunofunga kuti munaro panenge pasina, iwe ndione bond zvako, but munhu anenge asina. Then unotomusiya kusvika munhu atodressa up, atofamba, no message. Utsinye unosvika rini yekuti you've invited people, wachingomira, you don't know what's next.
Chaitika usomboziva uyu akabva azonyanyirwa vedwe, and she was not aware of anything.
Anakana tuma telltale signs. I'm sure paanozosvika maybe muchato wangu ndiri kutanga na 9 or na 10 kuma 2 because of stress unogona kutadza kutozoona kuti munin'ina wako hapo kapana, because you're concentrating on your person.
Shanga totaura kudhara kuti isusu chi I'm gonna miss your wedding,
It's kind of mine. And the worst part is now, because vanhu vese varofunga kuti there's that sibling bond yatinongofunga or yatinosuspecta iripo between siblings. Muregerere mwana akakanganisa when the scar it's so deep because we never really know how people feel.
Mwana akakanganisa. Anenge asiri mwana that time. Kuti wangachamutorese mwana kuti akakanganisa. But then I've seen you know, especially pamwe families, our mom's generations, could it would also happen a lot. But then vaizoramba vachitaura vese even after. I don't know how people did it, but how do you have a conversation? You know, and I don't know.
How do they get over that? Because I'm thinking, I'm not in the situation, but I'm by the altar, I'm waiting, you know. Usually it's the bride and no kusvika panonzi got the groom apo also discover time on atoenda anga ine nhumbu. And I think what hurts worst is mama vari kutonyatsoziva tatomuka makuseni tikageza tikapfeka vakatombo emotional. I'm thinking emotional yavaita ndeyekuti mumwe atizira mumwe. For this one, I want to be having this conversation. I would just, you know, remove myself from vanilla.
Yeah, to check out completely. Kuti mwana ngachisikana mwana ngofere ariko.
Pandoneta ana mai. Akaza chilast boni.
Funga inengare hanzi Amina.